Hello, welcome back to Winter Does Stuff, where we react to some crazy stuff and we have some crazy camera angles. Today, we are reacting to RWBY Volume 5 Redux, Chapter 2, entitled Family Ties. This is Chapter 2 of the Volume 5 Redux project from Smaller Soul. I reacted to Episode 1, where brevity seemed to be the name of the game. Again, I won't be saying as much about that this time around because I definitely already said my piece in Episode 1, but it is a thing that I'm going to be noting from here on out. So, yeah, we reacted to Episode 1. I think we should just activate our OBS, which should be right here, and get right into it. Let's go. Family Ties. Following is a fan edit. Please support the official release.
Back to the fairy tale, back to the show, back to the wall, and there's nowhere to go. Hopeless and desperate, all past adverse. Things looking bleak, and they're bound to get worse.
The color gradient is... it really helps. It's such a banger theme. And I did go back and see, they didn't really change anything here, aside again from the color grading and shading and lighting. But God, it looks good. I want to do RWBY covers again. I think it would be really cool for you guys to see more of that from me. So, I'll think about it.
It starts
Oh shit.
with the unexpected loss of something dear.
Wait. Interesting. Are we getting the different character shorts included with the episodes? Wild. I haven't seen the character shorts in a while, so this would be nice and refreshing for me.
That comforted and cradled just disappeared.
Wow. The difference that the dynamic lighting makes. I mean, Weiss was pretty to begin with, but damn. Soul, you made her pretty.
There's nothing, just an endless empty hole. The light that showed the way is gone, and darkness takes control. Bitterness and anger are quick to fill the void. The path to isolation is the dreams that they destroy.
I remember when this short came out. Everyone was freaking the fuck out. Cause this was, I mean, Volume 4 had a lot going for it, but the choreography that is in the Weiss character short, sad to say, I don't think has ever been it had never been seen from Weiss, and the level of choreography that this short presented for her was never replicated again. I think there was just an extreme level of precision that they mapped out with her choreography here that was just so damn good. lighter. Damn, soul.
Growing jaded, being pushed, being pulled, I'm unraveling. Can't find myself when I'm constantly forced to conform. Enemies surround me, but the worst of me as friends. Liars and pretenders.
And I believe it is this coming bit. This shot right here, we'll follow it as we go, but the level of choreography that this shot in particular has is so damn good. And then this one. So good. It's such a goddamn cool sequence. I could gush about this trailer in particular, along with the song Path to Isolation. Or is it Path of Isolation? And what it speaks for Weiss's character. But as you all know, I'm eventually going to be doing the Everything Great about RWBY. Leadus, LCU Games, and I are still working hard on the color trailers for the first volume, and we really hope that you guys, whoever sees this and whoever sees those videos, will enjoy them when they release, because especially now that I've completed the recording process for 2 of them, and Leadus is actually almost done with the white trailer now, we've gotten a much clearer grasp on how we want to format those episodes in that series. So I really think it'll be something cool for you guys to see when those release. So what I want to do is, because I love it so much, we're just gonna rewind this whole sequence. Don't like it? Sue me. This is... I still think that this character short is my favorite out of the 4 character shorts for our main girls. I do enjoy RWBY's character short from pre-volume 4, but I do think there's just a different essence to this one. Again, that really speaks about Weiss's character, and I've said many times before that Weiss is my favorite out of the protagonists in the show.
Something dear.
So
The warmth that comforted and cradled just disappears.
she's so pretty. Like, she's so pretty. Y'all can empathize with that, right? She's so pretty.
And in its place, there's nothing.
In Case's
Just
voice.
in this empty hole. The light that showed the way is gone, and darkness takes control. Bitterness and anger are quick to fill the void. The path to isolation is
So cool.
Cold seems to grow in my soul, it's consuming me. Seems cute up in the storm.
Ooh, I actually caught
It's
something.
consuming me.
I think, looking at this from a technical standpoint, I think you upped the brightness and saturation on this a little bit too much because it's a bit engulfing Soul. But I mean, like, if you're not like me and you catch this kind of stuff, I'm sure it would be fine. But me looking at this, like, it's kind of funny. You can understand where I'm coming from.
Growing jaded, being pushed, being pulled, I'm unraveling. Can't find myself when I'm constantly forced to conform. Enemies surround me, but the worst appear as friends. Liars and pretenders only seek to balance. Everything is broken.
The quick strikes. So cool. It's such a cool sequence. And listening to the lyrics, it's a really eye-opening one for Weiss's character.
I'm not always going to be around to save you, Weiss.
I'm sorry. I'll get better.
You'll have to if you ever want to leave.
Ooh. Oh, well done. Well done on that one. Okay. I get it. Oh, that's smart. Wow. I didn't get it at first. Well done. Oh, wow. Okay.
Where are we?
Passing by some of Lake Matsu's floating islands. The gravity dust that forms in these things has given us a little turbulence. Nothing I can't handle, but the islands sometimes hide some nasty grim.
Look out!
Yep. There goes Percy.
Kidding me?
By the gods, we lost Percy! Help! We're hooked! We're hooked!
Yep.
Everyone abandon ship!
Nope. I love the smoke effect that they use for that. It's really cool.
Lancers. Freaking Lancers. All right, buckle up!
What are you doing?
What we should have done in the first place. You're carrying dust, right?
Officially, no.
No. Actually? Hey, that ruins one of my favorite little nose exhale moments. Officially, no. Actually, yes. It's actually it's a good moment for me.
Kid!
We're cutting it close!
Ready!
Hold on! We're hooked!
Yep. I always really liked this scene, like in general, just this, like the fight with the Lancers. It's really cool, and it's really well done, I think. I really thought it was, like, because, again, Volume 5 is weird in a lot of ways for me. I think the story is great, and it has a lot of potential, but a lot of things went wrong in terms of animation. I do think this is one of the redeeming qualities of Volume 5, that just this sequence as a whole with the Lancers and Weiss in here, it's really cool. It's really good stuff.
I got an idea! Hold on!
And so we're at 7:55 now. And this is actually, I want to say this is one of the more extended fight sequences of the later volumes, because right here, yeah, the actual, this stuff starts at about 5 minutes 50, and we have about here at about 7:50 that we're still going. So, and as I said, this is a shortened version of it. There's a lot, well, there's not necessarily a lot. This is definitely more in line with how the original went, especially compared to last episode. It's just leaving out some of the dialogue, but I want to say it was quite long in the original. I'll have to look up the exact runtime of the scene, but it's definitely one of the longer, extended, more detailed in terms of environments and all that kind of fights in the post poser days. And it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah! Great going, kid! We are in the clear! Yeah! Great going, kid! We are in the clear!
This doesn't work. I'm sorry, Soul. This does not work. Because the Queen Lancer is stated to be in the caverns of those two islands. The ones that are right here. However, you decided to completely cut the portion where they go into these two islands. And during that section, Weiss, fireballs the bridge platforms above to crumble and fall, which causes the Queen to wake up. Now, I will say that it adds a little bit of shock and awe and surprise, seeing the Queen Lancer for the first time here as more of a threat instead of just seeing her wake up. And that leads to less of a shock and awe effect later. But I don't know. It kind of rubs me the wrong way that that specific part was cut out, because it's also a section where Weiss and the ship captain kind of get a "you read my mind" moment, where it's like they're actually trying to connect they're actually trying to assist each other during the battle. Like, she asks, can you find a pair of islands we can fit between? Yeah, kid, you read my mind. Again, sorry, I'm a RWBY nerd. I know too much about this show. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that you left that out, because it's a nice moment of humanity between them, instead of, or at least it in a very dialogue heavy volume. I liked the dialogue here. I mean, in a dialogue heavy volume with a lot of unnecessary dialogue is what I meant to say. Sorry.
It's a Queen Lancer!
What?
And it's easy to forget the size of that damn thing, because fucking look at this. Like, it is essentially the size of the cargo ship. It is fucking massive, which is interesting because they downplay the size of the Queen Lancer via Weiss's summon. I never really took that into consideration. That's super interesting. That's kind of wild. And then we have the
Do something!
orchestral version of This Life Is Mine. But to prove how durable Grimm are, nothing.
I can see the shoreline! God! We're not gonna make it!
That line actually stands out to me as one that's kind of weird. I can see the shoreline, we're not gonna make it. Normally you say, I can see the shoreline, we're gonna make it. I don't know. That line always felt out of place to me.
Shame that it took so long to get to me. From the guilt you used to tie me to your family tree. I guess your training failed, you're not in charge free.
Hell yeah. The boy.
Pull up! Now!
This tracking shot of the night is one of the coolest things. I love that shit. It's really cool stuff. And I like that detail that she experimented with it so much that it's really good stuff. But inevitably, and I really like this, how she uses the glyphs to try to soften the fall, but no. Ah, and instantly cutting. Okay. Whoa. That was a sharp cut. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I like the way that was done. It presents a sense of mystery as to where exactly Weiss ended up, instead of explicitly showing Raven with the bandits. And it actually leads a lot more to the humor of probably one of the best exchanges of lines in the show. Your mom kidnapped me? You kidnapped her? Sorry. Yeah. I know too many factoids about this show. Whoa, that's an...
What's going on? Where am I?
You know, I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
Vernal?
We need to acknowledge just... Hold on. I think it cuts to her.
What do you want?
Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
I actually really like this shot right, like down the middle of Weiss with Merton Astor.
You're going to ransom me
Astor?
back to my father.
Martin Astor?
Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
Going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee.
I love this tattoo, and it's a really nice bait and switch, because we know that Cinder has the tattoo on her back when she inherited the maiden powers from the Fall Maiden. So it's cause to believe that that is the tattoo that you would get from the Spring Maiden, but obviously it's not. If there is even a tattoo that you get from being the Spring Maiden.
You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
Don't make this complicated.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you. What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops in tin cans. No one is coming to rescue you.
Oh, wow. Anything else? Hey, you can remove that name, by the way. Yeah. Interesting. Very stark way to end it. I'm not sure if I would have done it that way. Maybe end with the small knight summoning. Yeah, this episode is definitely better in the way that things are gearing up, at least in terms of structuring, because this lends a lot more to the mystery and the impact of, you know, being in Raven's camp. It just does a lot better, I think, than the first episode did, because, as I said, the first episode was a lot of brevity for brevity's sake. It was a lot of shortening of scenes that didn't need to be shortened, leaving details out where they didn't need to be left out. This one actually cut things down at a more palatable pace, and it definitely made sure to keep what is necessary for the volume to be kept, but it also added things that are useful for, shall we say, small, like, little twists for the future of the volume Redux project as a whole. So, well done. I've really got nothing else to say. I've been Winter. We've reacted to RWBY Volume 5 Redux, Chapter 2, entitled Family Ties. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment below what you thought of my reaction, the episode itself, what you think of the Redux project. I've heard some things from Soul, as he has entered my Discord server. Thank you very much for doing that, my guy. That's going to be about it for me. Peace. In due time.